We are in Howell at Livingston Mall. I wondered if there's some Santa mugs last time we were here. I was wondering if they'd still be here or not. I'd like to grab those. I didn't get them the last time, so I was hoping they would be here. What is it? F1. I'm surprised that those were still here, and we were able to get them. I forgot them last time. Anyway, okay. Somebody's revamping their booth.
I think that's just all the caution tape they had. They didn't have
that could be. That could be. It could be. Let's see what's over here. Lots of yummies. He's cute. With a yellow pixie guy. Planter. Nice. Oh, that's nice cross. $349 or $359. Horses. A Fenton long tail. And some milk glass. Christmas. Nice little deer. They're only $10 a piece. That's a good price. Look at that one up there. Cute little Santa mug. Country Mahad going. I peepered. Keebler. Wondered if he was a Keebler. It's a cat bird bath. That's funny. What do you think about the brass duck for $29? It's solid. It's pretty cool. Your power goes out for the third time, and you're like, we have no DVDs. We could have the Harry Potter season. Yeah, we had none. Cool trophy. I don't know what kind of trophy it is. Executive award. Executive, and it's not the executive award from the what story was that? The Christmas Story. I think it's kind of neat. I do think it's neat. I think it's fun. Oh, look at the he's 38 though, but look at his patina's amazing. That architectural piece. I mean, yes, the frogs are cool, but that green. Do I like it because it's green? Yes. Where would I put it? I have no idea. The frogs are cool. Cool too. 174. Very cool. He's a parrot. The stairs. The chippy green stairs. Do I need chippy green stairs for anything? Probably not. Oh. Oh, you see cement?
Yeah.
And then does he have a hole in the bottom?
He's got a hole right there.
He does.
So you stick a tube in, and he'll spit water
out. Oh. Do we need him?
I don't know where you put him because we don't have the river anymore.
Oh, is he expensive? You can make a river. Make a river. I do need you to grab me those two down though and take them up to the counter.
Yes, ma'am.
Please and thank you. He's tall. I'm not. I don't think you can go wrong with green. You gotta spend money to make money, right? Or I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Like the turtle, he's 58. They're green too, right? It is way busy in here. It is cold, rainy, humid. People don't have power. And as you hear the vacuum, people are stocking their booths. Yes, it's making it very hard to film. People are here stocking. There's a ton of people here because it's a holiday weekend and it's cold and rainy. And like maybe people are like us and they still don't have power. So I'll try to film what I can. Shut the pumpkin and the frog flappers, but it's hard to see what the things are priced in there. You hate to make somebody waste their time getting something out and it's not. What about the pumpkin? And then the little trick or treat bags. All $7.99 for the trick or treat bags.
What's the price be on that side? If you can
$14.99 maybe. It must open up.
You got button in too.
And a button sticker. We're gonna say a relaxed frog. A little desk organizer. That's fun. This one's a little too. That's just a little too. With the plates. Oh, we're gonna have to grab that. Got a whole bunch of little creamers. Those are some. I guess they're not so little. Look how big those are. I like the vibe. That's a fun scale.
Okay, that's fine. What was that picture he sent?
I know, the old sprinklers.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that one?
28.
28. There's a vintage egg scale. Got some crockery. It's like, where do you look, right?
Yeah, well.
Will I regret leaving it behind? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So look at it, and actually,
I think
I know. Look at this one. It collapses.
I have one at home. It's the pie basket, and I thought I brought it in, but I guess I didn't. And it's got the thing in it. It's got like a little shelf that you put the pie in, and then you close the lid. It's like the wood lid. And I think those are.
We're gonna go this way because I saw ironstone. Yes. Yeah. What is that? That is so unique. Look how unique that one is. Okay, we'll have. Is it really ironstone or is it porcelain? It has such a unique shape. I'm just not sure. Oh, they do have a. Oh, hold on. I gotta get it back in there. They have. Oh, I can't get it back in there. There we go. They have a toothbrush holder. They have this beautiful fairy lamp, 100. And oh, another one. Is this probably 100 too? That one, not priced. Got 10 a nest. Got a little squirrel. Oh, that's cool. Because it's green. Yeah, it's always because it's green. Curling irons.
If we stay without power, you might need this.
I don't need to curl my hair. That is just, it's just an old sign. It's got some age to it. It's 12. I don't know what it is about old signs. I'm a sucker. Oh, I think it's cigar. Cigar. Maybe it was a shelf sitter. This is the past Christmas booth. Apparently, they don't do Christmas all year, which I get that. But let's look at the beautiful vases. Look at this tangerine, cinnamon, beautiful, and then those ones up there, beautiful. All the barware. That's a ton of barware. I'm surprised I didn't sell before the 4th of July. Is he? He's a little creamer. Oh, yes, I loved that. Was the 90s version of alcohol drinking for Budweiser was funny. Unfortunately, they were gearing it towards the non-21-year-olds, but that's just how it went back then. There's a lot of little creamers. The cute little duckies at the bottom. Alcohol sales cease. Oh, I don't know what that means. Must be a It must be a sports related thing. Third period, right?
I think
Or
so,
I don't think.
Yeah, it's for hockey.
Ah, okay. What do you do when you don't have any power and it's raining and it's humid and it's yucky and you want to save the gas in your generator for another day? Yes, we ended up going to Howell, Michigan, to go to the Livingston Antique Mall. You'll probably see my lights flickering because I'm running a generator. Because we can have lights running the refrigerator. I mean, you can't have it. Doesn't run the air conditioner or the furnace. I mean, I think the air conditioner must draw more than the furnace because it seems like in winter you anyway, y'all. My hair is probably not like you're used to seeing my hair because I had to dry unnaturally. Y'all just take me as I am. So I'm sharing a haul with you because we went and did some antiquing. I have to have the back, or there's not enough light. And at the time I'm filming this, it'll probably go into 5 days. 6. This is the 4th. 5. I got another message that it's going to be 5 days, at least 5 days, because there was 25 trees in our area that were down and they were on power lines. So you got tree removal and you have power lines. And when we went to Howell, we had not drove down that side of a road. And we were like, oh, there's also power poles pulled out of the ground. So, I mean, there's just a combination platter. This storm that hit us, and I'm sure it hits other people that are watching or not watching that were affected just as much as we were. It came in, and in 20 minutes, it wasn't a tornado. It was some kind of high winds. I am not a weather expert, but it came in like a wrecking ball. And yeah, y'all. So I'm just happy that, we are inventive people. We figure out how to shower a little bit so you feel humid and just go on with your day. And unfortunately, when it comes to my job lives off the internet and power sources. So luckily, I was actually, because of the 4th of July, I was a little bit ahead. Now I'll probably be behind or I'll be caught up, one or the other. I don't know. I was really hoping, like I don't write anything on a calendar. I'm a mental plan kind of person. Like on this day, I would like to do this. On this day, I'd like to do this. On this day, I'd like to do this. This day, I need to film. This day, I need to make a craft. This day, I need to. So there you go. Nothing's ever set in stone, and it will be what it'll be. But thank you. I was so busy at Howell. I just finally gave up filming, y'all. It was so busy. People, you were going into a booth and people walking in the booth with you. They were hot, humid. Maybe they didn't have power either. And then after Howell, we ended up stopping back through because we still didn't have power. I'm like, well, why rush home? So we stopped in Mason, but I didn't film there either because I don't know. Your whole it just changes your whole thinking when you when you know your house doesn't have power. It just does. Anyway, y'all, so you saw the heavy brass duck, which was very cost efficient. I mean, I haven't put a magnet on it to double check that it's brass, and maybe that's why it was so cheap for me to pick up. I'll do that later. I did pick up a rosary. This one is metal. I love to do rosaries and Bibles together. And it's got some great patina, so it's an older piece, and this is nice and heavy. I wasn't, and then I'm like, Chris is like, how many of you this weekend are you going to buy? I don't know. I don't know, Chris. Chris, let me shut these. Maybe that'll help. We didn't put those up. The other owner did somebody lived here, and I forget that we can do that, and I can still let light in. I should probably do the back one too. That one's harder because I got my Crocs. See, okay, why didn't I do that at first? I don't know, but that I still have the light that I need. And then you don't have to see the outside. And I'm used to being able to, like, my natural curly hair sucks to my head without a blow dryer, and I'm a '90s girl. I lived through rave and Aquanet and teasing, so I'm not used to looking at myself when my hair's flat. I don't feel like myself when my hair's flat. Oh, here comes Tater to investigate all the smells. Anyway, yes, I did pick up. This is a plate. If you are collecting plates right now, plate collecting is huge. The plate walls again are coming huge. But what if you don't have a wall and you just want to collect plates? You can make pies. You totally can make pies because the pie plates with the apple and the blueberry recipes and all that, the pie plates are very trending. That would be cool to get a whole bunch of those and set on here, along with if you're collecting Flow Blue, Ironstone, that was my thinking. I'm like, if you are somebody like me who likes to collect a lot of stuff, there's so many options. I have not bought any of those pie plates yet. I haven't run. I've seen them out and about, like on sales, but I haven't run across anywhere like I can buy them yet and give that a try. But there's that. A couple flocked for my Christmas in July sale. A couple flocked deer. Those are always fun, and those have always been quick sellers. I'm usually going to pick up butter paddles. This is the shape I'm usually looking for. They're all hand carved. They're all made. There is a feel to a primitive antique butter paddle. And if you collect them, you know what I'm talking about. Where oils and being touched, it is just baby soft. And when I touch it, I'm like, oh, that is so old. So I got three of these and a wooden. I'm always looking for one with lots of hand carved details in it. Patina is always good. This one came with actually the enamel pie plates. You don't necessarily have to keep those there, or you can, because like the people who are primitive lovers, they style them up by getting the fake clay, air dry clay, where people have made pies and stuff like that. Chris spied these little red books in a case. Those are always the 1920 leathers. And then in a case, I spied a Scotch tape that I don't collect that I can resell for you all. He got himself a Budweiser bottle opener keychain to put in his collection. They called it a stork, so maybe it's a stork. I would have said crane, but hey, I'm not judgy. When it was cost efficient to pick up, I will. Brass animals are usually good set. The patina of this box, because they made it out of something else. I would put it on its side so you could see it and put all my little yummies in here. That's how I would display it, but it was made out of some guy's workshop. You check out those barn sales, man, in the garage. That's where the good stuff is. Ironstone, no lid, but that just is like, oh, you get it. It's got a hole, so I can fill it up with some yummies. And just a beautiful, nice piece. I did get the toothbrush. You don't see these very often. There's a little bit of toastiness going on there. This one is a Wedgwood. But when I got my first one, I never saw. It's funny how you get something and then all of a sudden you're like, and now why am I keep seeing, and like you get a car and like, I thought I was getting an original car. Now I'm seeing that everybody's got that car. there you go. So some of this might be mixed in with Mason. I'm not sure. When we went to Mason, it's all just a blur. So this is just like a butter paddle, a butter mold. I think it probably would have one time had the way that it's made, that it would have had what over it, but it doesn't. But it is a star. I like the pieces and parts. I know that I got these in Mason. There's 3 little shops right around from each other. Look at the little eyes. They're porcelain, but little kids. The shapes are so cool. They're just so cool. Yes, please pick up toast holders because we like to put our butter pats in them. Letter, toast, whatever you want. Butter pat holder is what we collectors call it. Oh, I forgot, because we stopped on our way there. That's where some of this is from. we stopped in Williamston. Williamston, am I saying that right? Anyway, on our way to Howell, you go through Lansing and there's the Williamston Antique Mall. So some of this came from that. Whoo-hoo, it's a blur, y'all. It's such a blur. These little porcelain, I don't even know what they went off to, but I'm like, hello, bottle brush trees at Christmas time. I would probably take the base off, stick them through, put the base back on, and then you have a cute little tree stand for your bottle brush. Love it. Hello, it's a little pair of Dancing in the Rain frogs, the candle. This is always a good piece, always the buddy system. And it's got great patina and it might have a little candle residue, but not terrible. I know you think they are bowling pins, but these were carnival game bowling pins. Like you would have thrown balls to hit them down. You can see they have different holes in the bottom because they would have weighted them or they would have screwed them on. You know, they cheat you. That's what they did back in those carnival days. You would like to think that they didn't. Brown transferware, ironstone, sugar, beautiful crazing, staining. And then we've got some toastiness going on. So when it crackles like that, it gets, like every time you clean it and stuff, it gets underneath that glaze. So you don't necessarily feel it, but it stains it, and that's what people love. Numbers are always good. This is just a wooden handmade, number 8. Chris collects these alcohol Crocs, and he has a display in our garage bathroom actually that he hangs them from a hook. So he's always looking for those. In somebody's case, I'm like, yes, I will take them all because I was looking for giveaways for my whatnot. Though I have a lot of general store tags, I'm like, well, you don't want to burn yourself out, but somebody had a whole bunch of these little clay marbles. I could fit more into my collection, but the jar is so heavy. So sometimes you just pay it forward and look for yummies that might be harder for somebody else to find. And a whole bunch of clay marbles. You know, they're old. Clay marbles are old. And then even though this is a child's food dish, usually it has some kind of writing or gold. This is the first one I found that was just white. They make great risers. So if you have ironstone pieces or you're trying to rise something up in your decor, you can display that, or you can use it as a riser. So Williamston and Howell. And I got a little bit more of Howell and probably Williamston. I think we just mixed them up. And then Mason. We got some, I got, this piece that I got in Mason, I thought the piece that I got in Mason, I thought I will have to go hard bidding at a primitive auction someday to find this piece. And I walked right into the one store, and I'm sorry, I don't know all the names of the stores. And it was just there on the wall. And I'm like, so I don't watch a lot of other YouTubers because I don't want to steal other people's ideas. Or if you're doing something similar, you always get those couple comments. Well, so-and-so already did this and you're taking their, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so all I watch is home decor. There's a few people that have the same primitive vibe that I do, that collect the same stuff I do. And I watch them when I'm getting ready in the morning, doing my makeup. And I saw this board and I'm like, oh. So I went right over to eBay to look it up. And I'm like, oh, they like $200 to $700 these boards go for. It's a pastry board. It is an antique pastry board, and they usually have a rolling pin holder. Now, do I have your interest? I was really shocked because I'm like, this is the first time I've ever seen one, and I'm sure that the price is going to be, I gotta move my chairs. The price is going to be, I'm like, I'm going to. If it's $200 or less, I think there's resale in it. I don't have wall space. That is the one thing about our house. I don't have wall space, but I am that hunter. I am somebody who sees something, and I think, who do I watch? I watch Anna Clay. Anna Clay. She does primitives. Bridgett. I watch this old so-and-so, and oh, don't let me get their name wrong. Oh, come on now. Isaac's home. Those are my 4 people that I watch, and then there's one other lady I watch. Oh, what do I watch? I'm so into the breadboard. So I have one more. So there's 5 people. I will like, oh, new video, because they do lots of new video. It's the same decor that I do. So anyway, y'all, let me show you what it is, so you can ooh and ah. I should have saved it for the last, but it's an antique pastry board. Metal. Yes, they were metal. Here you go. Bread pastry. It has the original label. I did make them that they hung the rolling pin on them. Oh, y'all. And when I first looked at them on eBay, they were selling. None had sold in the last 30 days. That's usually the way that goes, and how they show you what the comps that they sell. I didn't care. This is an amazing find, and I only gave $45 for it. And she was impressed by it. She was just like happy as a lark. And she's like, I've never seen, but I'm like, oh, I have seen. So I'm not that I'm not bragging or anything. I just am like, it's one of those finds that you're like, you see and you're like, I cannot believe that I found one in the wild, and it wasn't something I was fighting over at a primitive auction. I was pretty happy, y'all. Oh, and then the first thing at Howell, I was like, I cannot believe Santa mugs were still there. I cannot believe that they were still there. Or they had more. That could be it too. They could have had more. So I got some Santa mugs, the black pie bird, this is a caged flower frog with the spikes, which are wonderful for those register tags. I found a tomato. I'll always pick them up now. And great shape, vintage plastic bunny candy container. Chris got himself some coasters for his decor. I knew that was going to slip. In one of the cases, there were some scotch. These, apparently they put them in the freezer and they were ice. But great Christmas decor, the plaid. What slipped, but he found a Budweiser piece. He liked it because then he could hang it on the wall, the vintage little bar. You bring out your drinks in it. Yes, I did. I found some butter pats. Little Johnson Brothers. 4 little butter pats. There is a crack, but these are old. The beautiful picture. I've seen them in pictures or on reels or on sales, but I've never seen one myself that has that kind of spout on it. But yeah, there is a crack. You can feel it, but they're old. And that's a great shape. It's a great shape one. And then we have this little guy. There's a little bit of toastiness on this one. Crackling crazy on this little creamer. This one's not marked, so it's probably American. A lot of times the American versions weren't marked. And then this is not old, but the graphics. I don't even know who made it. Chemist print, pottery, stroke on. It's made in England. So I don't know how old it is. But that's what it reminded me of, the ironstone. It's a chamber pot. Would have been a kid's chamber pot, but a little chamber pot. Yeah. But the graphics is amazing on it. I already pick up chamber pots. And now that I know that I couldn't see that in the store, it was dark in that area. I was on the hunt for green, if you can find the green striped bowls. And so this one is an old crock bowl. There's a little chips here, but it is the green and the cream yellowware. And so far, good sellers. And then my last 2 pieces that I was glad Chris was there were these yummy picnic baskets. Y'all, they match my McCoy bowls really well. I don't know. This is my second one of this size, and I was keeping that one. So this one may stay in my possession. This one will probably go on a whatnot as of right now. But you know how I am. When you're constantly shopping, you got to feed your addiction by selling some of your stuff too. So thank you for hanging with me, and Chris. And I'm hoping by the time you see this, our power will be back on. But that was a good thing to do. Everybody else had that idea to go to antique malls too. Maybe they didn't have power, but it was just one of those. It was a good weekend. And I thought, oh, it's going to be such a busy weekend. We're not going to find anything because people have been shopping all weekend. But you just never know. You just never know. So thanks for watching. We will see you next time. And you can see where we've been. Bye.